Hey, what up, garden folks? Back on the scene. So I brought all my, well, not all my plants. I brought most of my succulents and my adeniums and all my baby cactus in the house just to protect them from frost, so I don't have to keep going out there and covering them and whatnot. And with the inside house temperature being warmer at nighttime than it is outside, then that means they can still kind of grow, even though I did cut back heavily on watering. And obviously the light isn't as bright as being outside. Sorry about the blinds over there, blinding the camera view. But yeah, I brought in a whole bunch. And mainly the video was to kind of show adenium lovers that your adeniums are going to start going dormant. As you can tell, I like literally just touched the leaf and it came right off. Same with this one. See, it'll come right off. I mean, I could tug at these other ones and they're not going to come right off. Some will even just fall off. Just giving you an example. But they are going to turn yellow. Let me see if I can turn that around. They are going to start turning yellow and maybe even drying up. Don't be scared. It just means they're going dormant. Eventually, if they don't all fall off on their own, you're going to want to maybe just yank them off. They don't have to go dormant. Like, I also have babies over there that I'm actually going to put in a different place and maybe turn on some lights. But these I will not let them go dormant. I want them to continue growing, and I will let them go dormant on their second winter. Why am I doing that? Because they say, one, I'm just trying to push them out. So that's why I'm not letting the small guys go dormant. I'm trying to push them out, trying to get them bigger faster. Why am I letting the big guys go dormant? Because they say, if just like fruit trees, if they go dormant, they actually will flower more abundantly, and also the codex will just bust open, or not bust open, will just grow really, really big in the springtime once it's gone to sleep. Not to say that the small ones won't, but also if I let the small ones go dormant, it's just gonna be harder to take care of them because they're so small, they're easier to rot out, yada yada yada. It's just like taking care of like any baby plant. So I'm keeping those going. I'm gonna let the big guys go dormant, which they look like they don't even want to go dormant. It's kind of tricky out here, you know, things stay so warm, it doesn't want to go dormant. Why are the adeniums going to go dormant? Due to lack of water and lack of abundant sunlight. So naturally they just start, like I showed you in the beginning, start dropping their leaves. But I do have some that are trying to stay awake as long as possible. As you can see, like my Thai arabicums right here seem to be handling the darkness and the lack of water and the cold quite well, compared to my succulents that is of African origin seems to be going dormant right away. So you definitely could tell that the Asian variety can handle the cold and the darkness a lot better than the African origin variety, which just said, hey, I'm going to sleep, guys. So same environment, but this one definitely. So don't get scared once this happens. They're not dying. If you want to get a sense of how healthy they still are, if they are still alive, give a squeeze on that codex. It should be very, very firm like a rock, I guess, you know. So let me give you, once they go dormant, let me see if I can zoom out. Oh, I can't zoom out too much, guys, sorry. So once they go dormant, they'll literally look like a stick. I mean, if they have more branches, they'll look like more sticks or multiple sticks. But that's how they will look. Like this one here will also look more like a stick. This is a different variety, a different succulent. Not sure if this one's from Africa or not. Didn't get the background on this guy. But just giving you guys a 401 what's going down in my garden, in my house. That way you can apply it to whatever you're doing. And if things are looking a little weird right about now, then just know everything's kind of slowing down and wanting to go to sleep. So don't be scared. Just definitely hold back on the watering. And oh yeah, and my baby cactus, why did I bring those inside? These can actually handle the cold, but same as my little guys, I want them to grow bigger faster. So I'm not going to let these go dormant so that the root structure can grow. And about time they go to new homes, they're nice and strong. So that's why I brought these inside. But definitely due to the lower temperatures and everything being inside, drastically drop down on water. Look at those blooms. See, this is one of the ones that I'm trying to put him to sleep, and he just keeps blooming. But yeah, just pulling drastically back on the water, and trying to give them as much sunlight as I can. But I'd say, guys, definitely just hold back on water. I'm watering them, I don't know, like, honestly, once all the leaves have dropped, like on this guy, I'm not watering him until maybe mid-January. Everything else that still has leaves, I'm probably going to water once every 2 weeks, while I'm also going to try to encourage it to drop the leaves. By mid-January, whatever has leaves, I'm pulling them all off. So by mid-January, whatever adenium does have leaves, I'm just going to go ahead and defoliate that, put some bone meal down, water it in, and not water it again until they start leafing out. They will not be put outside until mid-March, but not focusing on the date, you want to focus on night temperatures. So I wouldn't put any of my adeniums or my sensitive baby cacti back outside until the night temperatures are above 75. So pretty much they're not going to go outside until, ideally, like basil doesn't like night temperatures below 75. So when it's time to grow basil, that's when the adeniums will go back outside. Hopefully I didn't make that confusing. Over and out. This is overgrowth, and it's wintertime, so hopefully you guys are not overwatering and you guys are protecting from frost. Also, if you don't have frost cloth, you can also use the overhang or porch or anything that's covering, that keeps dew off of your plants, like a tree or just the side of a house. As long as the dew doesn't fall on your plants, they are better off not catching the frost. Not saying it's a foolproof plan, but just the nursery I worked at, if we ran out of frost cloth or it got too late, we would tuck it under a tree, tuck it under an overhang, or under another plant that's more winter tough. So hopefully winter goes good for you guys. Over and out.